Hello and welcome. I'm the Theory Detective. In these lessons we'll uncover the mystery of music theory. Now let's continue on with the flat scales. If you take a look right here, there's our G at the very bottom of the bass clef. G is going to be our second flat scale, and I've drawn it right up across here and then the chord. Now if you remember, the first flat scale has our first flat, B flat. So we're going to go ahead and add in the B flat. There's our B here, and the flat is lowered. And that's going to give us our minor sound. So we have G, A, B, and G, A, B flat. That's going to give us our minor sound. Remember that the minor pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. So let's take a look at it. Whole step, half step, whole step because the B's in between, whole step. Now we need to lower the E, and I have our second flat because this is a whole step. So we're going to cross the E out, lower it to E flat. So this will be a half step, and that gives us our second flat, the E flat. So we start out with a B flat, and then we're going to add the E flat. That's a little crooked, but it's okay. So for G minor, there we are. We have B flat and now E flat, two flats. And then of course, E flat to F is now a whole step because it has the E in between. And F to G is another whole step, and this is the natural minor scale, or the minor scale according to its key signature. And the key with two flats that's major is B flat major. So B flat major and G minor are relatives, okay? Think about them as cousins. So G to A is a whole step, A to B flat is our half step. So we have to add in the flat to lower the B to the black note, or the flat. That's a funny looking B. And to make a half step. So B flat, now to C, that's a whole step. C to D is a whole step. D to E is a whole step, so we have to fix that. We lower the E to be E flat, and we add in another flat and make it a half step. E flat to F, there's our E flat to F, now is a whole step. And then finally F to G is a whole step. So we have that pattern, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Always remember those patterns, both for the major and the minor, because that way, if you know the pattern, then you can figure out what the scale is based on any note, okay? Now, what about the chord? Well, we're starting out with the G down here. We skip up from the G to the B, but that's major. That's a B right here. So we want to lower the B to be B flat. Lower the B to be B flat, and now we have minor. And then we skip up to the D, and that gives us our chord. Of course, from the bottom to the top is the interval of a fifth. This is a third, this is a third, and then from the bottom to the top is our fifth. So there's G, B flat, and then D, and that gives us our chord. All right. I think we covered everything. Take out your flashcards. On one, put G minor scale. Go ahead and write out the scale. G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, and then G again if you like. The G minor key signature. Make sure that G is lowercase and the M for minor is also lowercase to remind yourself that lowercase is for minor. And then it's B flat, E flat. That's here, B flat, E flat. And then we have G minor chord. And go ahead and spell out the chord. G, B flat, D. And that will give us your G minor chord. add those to your practice pile and practice them as much as you can until they become very easy. And as always, have a great day.